a little bit correction and let's say hello to our audience today. Yeah.
Hi everyone, nice to see you all again today. Today is Tuesday, 2nd of May. We are in May, all right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's the first day of the May. Yeah. It's we have so many supply news. Yeah. So
first
many
working
supply
day of
news.
May.
And May. Yeah. The May begin with the Labor holiday. Yeah.
Yes,
The Labor Day. So many country celebrate the Labor Day, and then we have some article, some news about the crypto as usual. Yeah, the Bitcoin price. Um, Mr. Nicholas, uh, what do you think about the Bitcoin price?
the
Yeah,
Bitcoin
yeah.
price on the
How
20,
do you think about Bitcoin price?
yeah,
Yeah,
just some few days ago, the price went up to 30,000. They just touched 30,000 and then it came back
yeah,
down.
that's right.
So I think during that period of time is also the hoo-ha of what's the name of the bank? First Republic Bank in USA
Yeah, that's right.
was
Yes.
facing a lot of problem. So someone actually say, "Oh, when there's a banking crisis here in the US, then the Bitcoin price would rise." Let's hope that it's not always the case, but it's definitely a good news for the crypto people who are buying Bitcoin, who have been waiting for the rise. But after that rise, after the news came out a couple of days later, you see the price come back down, or rather, after it touched that, the price come down a little bit. So now we are hanging at 28,100. ETH is hanging at 1,800 as usual in
Yeah,
comparison to last week. Yeah, let's say the chart for ETH and BTC is basically around the same. It's just that, of course, the price margin is different. Yeah. So ETH, wait, wait, let me
one eight 1833. And
1833. Yeah.
yeah,
So there is a 1964 that happens on the 26th of April. 26th
yeah,
is just a few days ago. Yeah. So and of course after that it tried to hit 1931 again. This is 30th, which is 3 days ago, something like that. Yeah. And
yeah,
then
that's right.
yeah, it slide down again. Yeah, so in general the price is like going sideways but tipping a little bit. Let's hope that May, towards the mid of May or end of May, we can see some good upward movement
Yeah.
of the prices. Yeah. So
But
basically,
if we compare with the
yeah,
month,
please go
if
ahead.
we compare with the month, the BTC is above 3%. Is increased 3% like last month, beginning of the last month. If we compare with the months, yeah,
Yeah. So if you
and
invest in large amount, that 3% is worth quite a fair bit. It's quite a lot if you are investing in large amount.
yeah, and then let's go to some of the slides, some of our slide, the article, the information we want to share today. The title of the information is the Bitcoin price traction 28,000 support as a pre-FOMC move the push US dollar. Yeah. A lot of people focus on the FOMC this Wednesday, coming this Wednesday.
Yeah.
Uh, we have around 24 hours because if the Fed will increase 25 point in this month in May, the more bank will be collapsed like the First Republic Bank. Later we will talk about the First Republic Bank. If they still increase the interest rate, more bank will be collapsed. However, if they don't increase, the price of the Bitcoin may go up. Yeah. And then, Mr. Nicholas, could you share more information to us about the First Republic Bank issue?
Yeah, all right. So basically, as what everyone knows, First Republic Bank is headquartered in San Francisco, California. So
Yeah.
it had a total asset of 212 billion in 2022. That's a lot of money, though. That's a lot. That's a lot in asset. And then they
Yeah.
have about 7,000 over employees. So First Republic Bank, they has been seized, and a deal is agreed to sell the bank to J.P. Morgan Chase. So
Yeah, that's
every time something big happens, this J.P. Morgan must come into the picture. And then okay, the last few days, the First Republic Bank, the shares fell 36% in pre-market trading, and of course, in the in an extensive period of time, it has lost 97% of its value this year. But this year is only like 5 months into 2023, and they lost 97% of their value. So that's kind of a big that's a very big indication that all this all this rate increase and all, they are hurting banks because right, basically, if you look at it from a citizen's perspective or a user or customer's perspective, it is not just hurting the bank, it's basically hurting the people's confidence. Yeah, so
yeah.
if I feel that, oh, this bank has some problem, quickly I'll go for bank run, I'll just get out all my money. And if I'm getting out my money, I'll tell my friends, I'll tell everyone, uh, because it's fear, right? So when fear hits, everyone gets shocked, and everyone does the same thing. So when there's a bank run, just like what happened in SVB, the Silicon Valley Bank. So people start to go to the bank and that's where the banks start to, if they can't fill in the gap on time, they'll go bankrupt. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
in US, there's FRC, SVB, Signature Bank, Silvergate, and I don't know which other banks that's coming up. So Credit Suisse has gone down already. And then how about Deutsche Bank? Is in question right now
Yeah.
in the last few months. Yeah, so let's hope that things get stabilized. But I reckon that there might be some more trouble brewing right now because uh, Ukraine war has not stopped yet. It's still continuing. All these have different impact on the banks in USA. Yeah, so has various level of impact on the people's confidence. Yeah, so if you have to support a war and keep printing the money, then customer will be wondering, how much are we going to print? And
Yeah.
how much value do I have on my cash? That has struck a fear in a lot of people. That's why during this period of time, you start to see Bitcoin. I would look at it that way, because my confidence in the fiat currency is affected, is hit with
Yeah.
a lot of various issues. So now I would like
Yeah.
to try putting slightly more money into crypto, because
Yeah.
what the Fed hates. Yet the Fed is increasing the rate every now and then. So I would like to put my money on a different basket right now, or increase my money at the other basket, just in case this basket go bust all of a sudden. Yeah. What do you think, Mr.
Yeah.
Richard?
Yeah, I also agree with you when we need to choose different basket when you want to put the egg in, because now we see the bank when the Fed they increase the interest rate, of course the bank have the crisis. A lot of company have the crisis. So a lot of investors they need to find the safety place for their money, and uh, and we see so far from from the beginning of 2023, yeah, we see this is the uh, second second bank uh, breakdown with the largest amount, because First Republic Bank they have a total asset of more than 200 billion. Yeah, so that they need the JP Morgan Chase to to uh, to bail up to buy up. Yeah, and then we hope that there's no more bank will not have issue like this, and it's also depend on the government have to adjust their interest rate. Um, they have two choice. One is to make their dollar inflation. The second choice, or they need to suffer when the company collapse. Yeah, it's a hard decision. Yeah,
Yeah.
or else the other people need to suffer. The people need to suffer a lot. This uh, this is a long this is a long history, because people usually say that uh, this is one of the Achilles heel of the capitalism,
Yeah,
because
that's the
yeah,
Achilles heel of the
yeah,
capitalism.
yeah, Achilles heel. And then let's go to some of the mining activity. Last time we hear the Bhutan country, one of the country invest in the bitcoins, and some of
Oh,
the crypto
Bitcoin
company.
mining.
Yeah, now they do the mining with the green energy in Bhutan. Yeah, uh, and they use the. Let me go to the link. Open the link. Uh, Sometimes it's not not. Yeah. Uh, Here is information get from the FOPR. FOPR, the Bhutanese confirmed that had the mining on 2019. Yeah, when the Bitcoin price was 5,000 and they start do the mining. They use the hydropower energy. Yeah, the
Oh,
hydropower.
that's nice.
Yeah, that is some of the they have the dam and they make the power to Bhutan. We hear that this one of uh, the gross national happiness. Yeah, is one of the happiness country. They focus on not focus on GDP. They focus on the GNH, gross national happiness, to make the people feel happy, and they have the leisure life. Yeah, it's also good news in the mining activity. And one more thing is we see the Bitcoin hash rate threaten the blockchain decentralization. Yeah, um, this information I get from the Coin Telegraph uh, is talk about when the we hear now there are some largest mining pool like the Binance pool, F2 pool, Ant pool, and the 4G USA pool. Yeah, some of the largest pool they try to manipulate the hash rate. Yeah, if they try to do like that, it will um, uh, make the thing like the 51 attack. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really hard. But some of these activity because of less of the miner, individual miner. So the largest pool need to do like that to get the profits. And let's see uh, how percent of the whale, the stream, the crab, because in the slide I would like to share the percentage compare between 2021 and 2023. The largest Bitcoin address holder like uh, we see nowadays we have the increase 1% of the humpback whale. That means the Bitcoin address that hold more than 5,000 BTC. Yeah, it's increasing 1%. But with
Wow.
the whale, but it's small whale, they hold around 1,000 to 5,000 coin. It's decrease 4.4%. In this information, I think this is look like the the medium well they they want to switch their asset. They want to change because this day on Binance there's a large amount of the crypto is around 1,000 BTC up to the Binance. That is also one of the reasons why the price of the Bitcoin is going down. Um, uh, Maybe they want to switch the asset or do something with this. Yeah, and here's one of the good news I can see so far is about the Nigeria. Nigeria plan to regulate the digital asset platform. Yeah, it's it's not it's not very this is not the latest one, but we see a lot of country in Africa. They are they are trying to think about the Bitcoin crypto because they don't trust on their national currency uh, when a lot of inflation. Yeah. Uh, let's see about the slide of we see
Right.
the
Um,
BTC.
this is something that
Yeah,
we mentioned slightly earlier in the beginning of
yeah,
our live stream. You see the
yeah,
green one being indicative of BTC, and the red one being indicative of. Sorry, your shared screen has gone off. Yeah,
yeah,
and the red one being indicative of the banks. Yeah, so of course there are some crypto people out there. This Hogan guy, he is from Bitwise Asset Management. So anyway, he said crypto rallies around during banking crisis. So of course, what he says is look like this is what we feel as well. It doesn't look like the banking crisis may be over now. Something is still brewing out in the West. So so we are not sure how things may move forward, but what we're very sure is there's already 4 banks in the US has already gone down.
yeah,
So 4 banks is a big number, by the way. Yeah, in the past we only hear of what only one name at a time. Now it's 4 at a time. So of course the the highlighted one, the crypto market learned last month that the banking crisis worked favorably for Bitcoin price. But of course, we need to approach it from various angles if we want to see things stabilize. Of course, I believe what the Fed is doing when they raise the interest rate, it like we mentioned earlier, it causes it stirs a lot of fear. So I think I don't know. I think a lot of people are hoping that the Fed will just stay put and not raise any interest rate this time around.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of people hope that
Yeah,
they
eh,
don't increase the
yeah,
interest rate.
and I believe those many people are many of the bankers as well. We're like praying hard.
Yeah,
Please don't, please do
yeah,
not increase. If you increase, we'll see one or two more banks going down. So, it's quite a scary thing. By the way, just now you mentioned something about the Nigeria getting into digital asset and all this. There's something interesting about Nigeria is that when they borrow money from the World Bank, earlier
yeah,
on today, I was looking at the chart. Maybe I can paste a link of the chart in
yeah,
the slides at the bottom
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
this is the data from World Bank. So anyway, the chart shows that the lending interest rate is more than 10%. Like they are borrowing money from World Bank and World Bank charged them more than 10%. So in the 90s, they were being charged 31% before. So ever since 1986, they have never gone below 10%. Yeah. So with all these kind of things, of course, there's a long period of struggle for Nigeria to come out of and do well financially. Um, right now, I believe they are slowly moving towards a brighter future. But in the last 30-40 years, they have been living in the shadows. Yeah. So with all this high interest rate that they have to pay, no wonder people are complaining. Yeah. So
Yeah,
now with the availability of Web3, blockchain, all the new technology, uh, there's no reason why they should not go in. I think their move right now is a good move. In fact, I
yeah,
see this as their intention to try to make their world a better place for their people with technology. Yeah.
yeah. That's right. And we hope that now day by day, so many countries they are thinking they have some regulate on the crypto because they know they they don't want to rely on one of the fiat currency, so they need to think about the crypto like CBDC or some of the decentralized cryptocurrency because if they think about the CBDC is also the same, but in the digital version. You know, we hope that in next week we'll have some of the good news. Yeah, in short future we have some more good news, and in from tomorrow we will see the result from the FOMC. Yeah,
Yeah.
how Fed
It seems like
can
they always do
increase
it
or not.
on a
Yeah,
Wednesday or Tuesday, right?
yeah. On Wednesday in US time, it means on Thursday, uh, Asia times, Thursday,
They like to
Thursday
do it
night.
in the middle of the week to surprise people.
Yeah, to surprise like the lady night in Singapore. Yeah,
Let's hope
yeah.
that the
Okay.
price of Bitcoin becomes stable this week, and maybe hoping that you slowly move up as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's also time for us to say goodbye to our audience. See you in our next live stream.
Okay. See you
Yeah.
all in our next live stream. Please do your own due diligence when you are investing in new coins and new tokens, and do read up on the necessary information. And we hope you make some money.